Hey, a lot of people are writing that Glenn Beck could not have responded to Katie's question because he would just be looked at as a racist, and his comment would look racist. But it still does not make sense to me. I still am trying to understand what he meant. What did he mean by white culture? Because to me, there is no such thing as white culture. Culture is basically a pattern of behavior. How is there a white culture in America? There cannot be. If you go to the South, you will see whites acting differently in the South than you would see whites acting in New York City, for example. The culture, I guess, could describe music or religion or your behavior. There's just no way of defining that. And the term culture is it's just crap, because culture is just another way of stereotyping human beings, when our culture and whatever our ethnicity doesn't define us. What defines us is our environment, and I don't care what anybody says, that's the truth. So what he meant by white culture, I don't know. Seriously, try to describe that to me, because I know that some whites like country, some whites like rock and roll, and some whites like hip hop, and other whites like pop and R&B. Like, it all depends where you go. Some whites are atheists, other whites are Catholic, other whites are Lutheran. So how can you tell me that there is a white culture? And whites all over the world, that even gets even more complicated, because Europe has many different countries, and those countries have many different cultures. So I don't understand how you can pin it down and say that Obama hates the white culture, especially because Obama is half white, and his mother and grandparents were white. Half his family was white, but I guess he wasn't concerned about that. Glenn Beck is a moron, and the reason he couldn't answer the comment was because he knew he would look like even more of a moron. That's how I feel.